Legends, what's up? Scion, we are back and a new week, and we are officially starting the format change over. Just real quick to tell you guys what's going on with my channel. We're starting to go and transition more towards me being a game dev and less of a YouTuber. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm quitting or anything else like that. What that basically means is that I just won't have the time to do all the videos that I've done in the past. There's still going to be like 3 videos a day. It just still is. But HypeDaily, which is what this is going to be taking over for the 9 o'clock slot. The 9 a.m. slot is usually going to be a review, and the 3 p.m. slot is going to be syndicated, which basically means it's going to be a game that I'm currently covering on the channel, most likely, or it might be 2 games in between that slot, between 3 to 5. I might throw 2 games around that slot, depending on how many games I actually have syndicated at the time. For the most part, other games are going to just get dropped. And the games that I'm currently having syndicated are going to be on the channel. It's literally going to be saying that I have a spot already up in advance for you guys to kind of get what's going on. So what's the difference between HypeDaily and Hype Watch? Hype Watch is Hype Watch got too big, if we're being honest. I had a bunch of companies, PC wise, now fighting game wise now too, and mobile in one show, and it's too big now. So what's going on essentially is that daily now I'm going to talk about stuff that's relevant to that particular day. And what we are going to start off with right now is that the pre-register and the pre-download is up for Aether right now. And Aether is going to be coming out. As you guys know, I'm like level 70 right now, and seeing what Aether I just stopped, obviously, because the global game is coming out, and we need to get hyped for that. So, real quick, we're going to go over just like the stuff that they have on our front page, was giving you the characters that you can actually take a look at and who you are going to see globally coming in. Is he really going to be in global? That's actually good if he is. I didn't think he would be in global, but it'd be kind of lit if they didn't go all the way back to the beginning and give us a little bit of fun. Just a little bit of fun. Now, Holder, I might, if I don't get certain things, she's a really good character. A really good carry character. Even in CN, with all the cool characters that I have, I still use her because she just does damage, and it's super simple to do damage. She's a very straightforward, very good single target and everything else. And then you just got the homie right here, Tier is he's a very technical character to use because you have chores to use him, but he's so fun. And like, look at that outfit. I would wear that 100%. It's like that look like it's hot as hell. If it was summertime, you're gonna die, but I would still wear it. Not in the summer though. For the most part, Tsukiyomi is actually pretty fun as well. I'm just gonna see what I get, to be honest with you, and work from there. And Tengu is actually pretty fun as well. The stage that you are forced to use Tengu is one of the most amazing stages. Like, you have to actually fight against I forget which other target, but it's one of the most amazing stages that you can possibly like go through. It's so lit. So it's basically up right now. We're getting a bunch of freebies on Aether, as you guys can see, and these are pre-download ready right now. We got a lot of, I guess, the download requirements that they wanted to actually have. We hit a lot of them, so we're gonna get a lot of free stuff, and it's just gonna be lit. It's going to be lit, man. That's all I can really say at this point when it comes to that. Next up, also coming out tomorrow, is Outerplane. Now, for the most part, you guys know that I've gone through the game 3 or 4 times, and probably by the time you see this video, I'm going to have a video basically talk about this, so I'm not going to repeat it again. It looks like Lynn is necessarily, or Ren rather, I'm sorry, I always mess up her name. But it looks like she's going to be the character instead of Lapis, which I'm fine with because she's just as fun as Lapis. If she's the character that's going to be the opening banner, that's going to be lit because she's a fun character. Can I click it? There we go. There's Ren right there. Obviously, waifu with the sword. Now I'm really hoping that it's just gonna be her and not Lapis. Not that Lapis is bad. I just hope it's because she's actually easier to build and a little bit more fun. Lapis is a little bit more technical, even though you can still do it. So here's hoping with that, and we are gonna have this, as you can see, also coming and relevant to this video. Maybe by the time we see this, depending on what time they are globally, some of this stuff will already be out. But Aether Gazer is already ready, pretty much ready for download, as you guys can see right here. Actually, it froze. What happened? Oh no, it's still actually downloading. Here you go. So you see we're doing that already. Bring this over so you guys can see it. So you see we're getting it ready. We getting it ready out here. I have my my Outerplane emulator ready as well. But that is also, it's not ready and not up yet. You guys could see that. We just waiting. I'll bring that back over here. And next up is Dislyte. Dislyte has a update coming out, I think either tonight or tomorrow, which is the next area where we can actually go if you're done with Purgatory. I've been done with Purgatory already, which is cool. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Aether Gazer. Bam. Server will be open 9 UTC. That might be today. But either way, we're gonna be in there. We're covering it on the channel. We already covered on it. We already were covering it on the channel. So you know. But back to Dislyte, they do a new update. Everybody, I know this sounds cheesy, but everybody should give Dislyte another shot. If we're being real, everybody really should give Dislyte another shot. They are doing a good job. They give a lot of currency now, even though their banner system still sucks. As far as the concept, it's just really clunky. But with it being clunky and just weird, they give a lot of currency now, like a lot of currency. So it kind of doesn't matter. You can just, as long as you play every day, you get currency every day. You get a large chunk of 10 summons in one day, which a lot of games don't do that. You get like 1 10 summon a week, but you get a large chunk. Like you basically get like 25% of a 10 summon every day, if not more. Actually, you might get more than that. It might be like around 30-35% of a 10 summon, because you get like maybe between 500-700 currency, and then the summon is like 2,000, I believe. So like every week you're getting at least 14 to 15 summons, not counting what the events do and everything else. And that's actually not that bad as well. And the game just looks and sounds, or it always looked and sounded amazing. It just was the choices that the devs were making, but they seem to be getting better, which is why I give them a pass, because they're getting better, actively better, and not just like, hey, maybe they're getting actively better. They really need to go back and just rethink the way that the whole banner system works. Like, I understand what they're trying to do, and they facilitated giving a whole lot more currency and everything else. It's just weird. It's no reason for it to be like that, even though you can literally focus whatever the hell you want to focus and like brute force it out freely. I'm not talking about paying. You can brute force it freely. It's just weird. It's just weird, and you have to actually get into the game and try to understand the game to get to that point. But new players coming in are gonna look at that like, this is weird. So hopefully they figure that out and get it better. But with all this good stuff right there, you guys know I like to try to give you the real, and it just really, it's weird choices that they made with certain things, but you get all this good stuff, and dude, it's like, I'm okay with it. Be weird. This will give me all the goodies. But yeah, this is gonna be lit. It's more content, hard content that we can actually go into and have some fun with, and hopefully it'll be something that you guys want to mess around with. We get a new character coming in, as you see, on the 23rd. He actually looks that Drip Man. I'm gonna call him Drip Man. Drip Man, who obviously don't have drip because he's burning. So he got burning drip. That's burning drip. It sounds like it'd be painful, but you get what I mean. This is gonna be lit. I got currency, I got a little something, so I'm gonna try. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we'll try to go in and mess around with a little bit like that. Then we got the burning beat rate, which is basically all the music. I need to get Athena too, which pissed me off because I didn't get Athena. Like, she just would not come out. Got a sister, obviously. A sister was free, but Athena, this is a jerk. So we'll see what happens with that. Next up, we have Eminence. Eminence basically has its anniversary going on right now. Now it's been going on for a few days. I'm ignoring this banner because I don't need these characters. I like bruh. However, they some waifus. No, obviously. Oh my God. No, you're not talking. What? What has happened? Anyway, so pretty much a special event, and it's like the 6-month anniversary. You get free currency and everything else like this, and obviously you see it's alpha, and I believe that's gamma. Special outfits. Alpha got like 5 million versions of her, so I'm like, even though it's like that, Alpha obviously a bae, but I just not. I can't. I don't know what's wrong with this person. I mean, maybe he's on mobile or something like this, because this game hasn't crashed in a long time, to be honest with you. It hasn't crashed in a long time, and they give a lot of currency right now, so I think people be memeing. And also we have the campaign going on right now for the 2x on the EXP and a gold, which you can, it's just really nice and overall for that. So, you know, just take advantage of that, because when they do double drops. Double drops is when you should use your all of your stamina. So like the stamina in this game is the tuna fish sandwiches. That is actually what it is. The tuna fish sandwiches. So you use all your stamina at that point, and that's when it makes it easier. And this is gamma. Gamma Bay is just gamma really weird. So it's up to you. If you like them klutzy type of cuties, that'd be for you. Me personally, I'm not summoning on it. I'm just going to take all the currency from all of this and, you know, go ahead and mess around with that. All right, so next up we have Nier Reincarnation. Nier Reincarnation also has their anniversary going on, and on top of that, brought back Yuri, and I forgot what other girl is. I think that's Scion. But there's a new update that just recently got announced right here, which is this storyline right here, where they are continuing the storyline from, if you've been playing this game, and Nier is just really weird and interesting, because all of the story in this game actually fits into the other Niers, including Replicant and Automata. So if you really want to know everything in the storyline, you have to play all 3 games. And it's just, Yoko is just like that. This, I said this before previous in the video, it's interesting that the person is like that. The person who who's the IP maker for Nier and everything else like this. But we'll see what happens storyline wise, how this is all going to tie in and how cool it is and everything else like this, because they started getting really deep recently. So like, if you're into the game, they're starting to get hype, as well as bringing back all these characters, including the Bae herself. I mean, if you're gonna make a black character, Jesus, man, Yuri is not actually a real girl, by the way. Yuri is just kind of like to be, just to throw that out there. So that robot waifu, but I don't think any of y'all cared anyway. So next up we have cubic stars. I swear I thought this said pubic stars when I first looked at it. I was like, what? So this is in the game that recently we thought was not going to happen. Now, as you can see, it's a spinoff based off of Monster Strike. A lot of people like Monster Strike, and it just recently popped up, and I was pinged on Q app, and people were like, look, it's Monster Strike, and I'm like, no, it's saying it's a spinoff, but I'm going to try it. I just wanted to point it out just for you guys. I'm probably not going to get a chance to try it today on Monday, so I'll just point it out. And you see that people gave it a 3.1, so it's probably not even great. And then you already see this chibi, but I'm just pointing it out there. And last but certainly not least, After Us. After Us basically is like going to be the new Twitch hype. Is letting you guys know in advance, because this is like Disney Studio Ghibli type of affair. As you see, it comes out tomorrow, and I actually have a key for this, but I'm probably not going to be able to get time to play this, because this is a very vast and expansive game. It's amazing looking. I'm just going to let you get like the gist of the trailer right here while we wrap this up. And for the most part, this is what I'm like. This is going to be kind of like daily, so it's going to be, that's why it's going to be called Hype Daily. And just basically talking about stuff that's going on daily and a quick glimpse, because like I said, Hype Watch got too large at this point, so we have to break it up. Now, I'm not necessarily sure if I'm going to be doing this every single day, but I will try to, as long as there's something relevant to talk about. If there's not anything relevant to talk about, then there might be something else in the slot. But for the most part, Hype Daily is going to be a permanent part of the channel. And for a lot of part, Hype Daily is going to be companies, hey, could you talk about this game? Which is what's been happening in the Hype Watch, but it wasn't necessarily, I couldn't do that all the time because I was doing Hype Watch on Friday and then putting it on Sunday. So you can't do necessarily what companies will want to do, but this way I can actually directly address when stuff is coming and when a company acts. So yeah, so that is all I got for you guys right now. Look how amazing this game looks. Like I'm gonna have to find time for this. I really don't have time, but it just looks really good. So I will catch you guys next video. Be legendary, and hopefully you have a good night. Peace. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.